So, hello to my balance pad mix-up. I want to show you what we can do with the balance pad and without the balance pad. Though this class is all about the options, workout with and without balance pad. We will start with a little warm-up. So inhale and exhale. Great. So let's start with a little mobility, and let's combine mobility with cardio training. This will take around about 3 minutes. If you need a little bit more warm-up, of course you can choose one of our warm-ups in our library. This is the side to side, and you can step on the mat if you want, or even not. You can decide. This is what we call the arm pendulum, and this helps your shoulder, or to mobilize the shoulder. We combine again warm up with stretch or stability. So grip your feet and stretch your thigh. And side to side from the top, and arm pendulum left. Great. Now be ready. We are doing stretch of the left leg. And stop, and now grip your left feet and stretch the thigh. Perfect. Down and side to side, and both arms, pendulum with both arms. This is a very easy warm-up. I think everybody can join it. If you do not like this typical aerobic warm-up, then do some joggings, outdoor, indoor, walking. But it's important that you start your training always after a warm-up. So we go on the mat, or place the feet on the mat. And we start with exercises for the legs. We call these exercises standing legs. We do repeater 2 knees, left and right. Are you ready? Repeater. Repeater, knees up, right and left. Great. So what we are doing now, we combine some cardio workout with strength workout, and what we do is beautiful transitions, so that we do a mix of cardio and strength. And now we change. Step on the balance pad and try to do the same exercise on the balance pad. So the repeater, right and left, and then we can do the same exercise a bit slowly. That means instead of repeater 2, we do 1 knee up and 1 squat. Or we can do the same exercise on the mat, of course. So you decide, do you want to choose the balance pad, yes or no? With the balance pad, the exercises are harder, and you can do a pause. And now let's do the next exercise and the next level. Level 1, you do only a squat with the left leg. This is not so hard because the feet is placed on the floor. But if you want, you can do it a little bit more harder. That means you do the same exercise on the left leg on the balance pad. And you see, this is much harder. A break, and now the next level, and the next level is the so-called balance lunge. We can do it on the right leg, it's easy, and we can do it on the left leg. So you see, I start on the left leg, and this is very hard. And if you see, this is too hard for me, then choose the right leg and place your feet on the mat. We will do the same exercise on the other side later, for sure. Great, good. A little pause. Next exercise. For the next exercise, we can place the feet on the mat and we do the bounced mid-stand squat. Bounced mid-stand squat means we go down, hold this position, we bounce, and then we go up, and level 2, we raise our heel. This is not that hard. But what we can do now, we place the 4 feet on the balance pad. But before start, we did some lunges. Are you ready? And go. Go down for 2 times and go up. Yes. And after that, we need a little break. And doing a break here, hold this position, jawohl, go down, and everything from the top. Double squat, heel raise. This was level 1. If this is too less for you, you can step on the balance pad now. You don't have to wait for me. Place your 4 feet on the balance pad and do the next level if you want. Good. Okay, a little break. And now you can decide, do I want to place my feet on the balance pad, yes or no? Okay, we decide yes, so 4 feet on the pad, a squat for 2 times and a heel raise. Great. So you see, you can use the pad, but you don't have to use the pad. Sometimes the pad makes the exercise harder, and sometimes the pad supports your exercise. Stop and stop this position. Good. Now we want to repeat the repeaters 2, repeater knee up for 2. Remember, we did this on the right side of the balance pad. Now we do the same on the left side because we have to, strengthen both legs, right and left. But you can decide which level you want to choose, level 1, 2, or 3. So this is on you. I give you the ideas, but you have to decide. We start with level 1. The repeater. And if you feel good and comfortable, you can place your right feet on the balance pad. Make a little break. So now we do the strength training. Instead of the repeater 2, you do only 1 knee lift and 1 squat. Are you ready? Here we go. And knee. This is the repeater. And now, instead of the repeaters, 1 knee and 1 squat. So this is what we call transition from a cardio exercise to a strength exercise. Feel the difference between the knee lift on the pad and the knee lift on the floor. Little break. Okay, level 3. We will do the knee lift with the mid-stand squat. And we start with easy. Remember, this was easy. And now I show you the harder exercise. Aha, this is much more harder. Yes. So we did the same exercise we did on the other side. Break. And now level 4, the squat lunge, the balance lunge. On the floor or on the balance pad. Try both and then you decide. Are you ready? Here we go. Yes. What you see here is you can rotate your upper body. This could be level 5. You don't have to do that only one. Now I show you the same exercise a bit easier on the floor. If this is too easy for you, then don't change. Please stay on the balance pad and continue the harder exercise. Great job, good, perfect. Okay, we stand in front of the balance pad. This is a new position. And what I want to show you now is the balance pad can support your exercise. We do another squat lunge and I place my left knee on the balance pad. This is very nice. And with balance pad, this exercise, it's more easier. What we see now is a deep squat lunge. What does it mean? I take a seat on my Achilles tendon, but please, only for advanced people. Okay, now we will do the same exercise without a balance pad, and now you see the same exercise has much more intensity because I have to go deeper. And I use my balance pad like an umbrella. And now you see the same exercise, it's much more harder because I have to go deeper. Perfect. Okay, let's do the same exercise on the other side. So place the balance pad behind you and change your feet. We do the squat lunge. Now we lift the right knee and start with level 1, the balance lunge. And if you want a bit more, the deep lunge. That means take a seat on the Achilles tendon. Jawohl. Great. Please do only level 2 if you had a very good technique. Otherwise, please choose level 1. Same exercise without the balance pad. Now, same exercise, but I take a seat on my Achilles tendon, place my knee on the floor, so you see I have to go a bit deeper. Good. if you raise the balance pad or not, it's on you. It's only an idea, it's a little bit more fun. Very good. Great. From standing legs, we go to the kneeling position. It's important. The pelvis is neutral, the breastbone is lifted, chin to throat, navel to spine. And what I show you now is a combination of different trunk workouts. We combine training for the obliques with the so-called plank workout. Different variations. For this exercise, it's so important that the pelvis is in a neutral till erected position. What does it mean? You have to pull in the navel and you have to erect the pelvis a little bit. Breathing technique. I explain the breathing techniques. Breathe in, exhale, breathe in, exhale. What you see now, with each repetition, I give you another exercise. Inhale, perfect. Next level, raise your feet, raise your leg. Good. Great exercise for the whole trunk, for all the muscles of the trunk, abdominal muscles, obliques. And the balance pad helps me now because great job. Last repetition. Are you ready? And inhale, exhale, inhale. Wow, this is the next level. This is what we call an opposite arm leg raise. That means you raise your right hand and your left leg, or opposite. Good. Good job. Change the position. We do an exercise called seated core. You can do this exercise with a balance pad or without the balance pad. We will start with level 1 without the balance pad. The pelvis is in the neutral position. And shoulders downward and backward, navel to spine, pelvis floor activated, chin to throat. And hold this position. Seated core. This is level 1. Now let's make a little break. Jawohl. Place your hand on the mat and lift the pelvis. And now level 2. Level 2 means I place my balance pad on my foreleg. And this is a little bit harder because I have to carry the balance pad. Level 1 without, level 2 with the balance pad. Of course, you can sit on the balance pad also. If this is not so comfortable for you, you can use the balance pad to sit on it, of course. But I want to show you how you can use the balance pads. Make a little break. and we do level 3. Are you ready? Sit down. With or with balance pad. Breastbone, activate the trunks. Grip the balance pad, put the balance pad on the breastbone and open. Oh. This is the seated core in a dynamic way, or a dynamic variation. Perfect. Great. Okay, last break. So lift your pelvis, erect your hips. Level 4. Level 4. Activate the trunk muscles and open. Zack. This is very hard. This is a really hard exercise. You don't have to do this exercise. Remember, we had 3 different levels. Hold this position, seated core in the static way, the dynamic way, and then the variation with the balance pads. If you do not feel comfortable or you think this is absolutely too hard for you, then choose level 1, 2, or 3. Great job! After so much exercises, it's important to do the opposite muscle and to do some flexible exercise and some mobility exercise. What we do now is we do this dynamic child position and we place our feet to the front. The right feet and then the left feet. We had a lot of exercises for the trunk and we had a lot of exercises for the hip flexors. What we have to do now is we have to open the hip and we have to open the trunk, the abdominal muscles. Let's combine this exercise with the mobilization of the spinal column. Hip opener combines with chest press. Hip opener, chest press combined with spinal column mobility. Here we see the next level. Great. Good. Waiting a little bit. Are you ready? If you are ready, try the same exercise without the balance pad. And if you like the balance pad, place the balance pad under your knees. So it's on you, with or without. Try both and decide what's better for you. Next level or next variation. Place your feet on the balance pad. Now we have our mobility exercise, but in the same time, we use the stability of the balance pad. The feet is placed a bit higher than before, so you need more flexibility. Great. One exercise, different variations for you. I hope you feel good. I hope you are well. And we do a little cool down. So give me a little toe tap, place your feet, your toes on the pad. Include the shoulders. Give me a little stretch for the glutes. Or try the same on the pad. From the top, toe tap. So this class gave you an idea what you can do with a pad, with the exercises with pad or exercises without the pad. If you do not have any pad and you like these exercises, maybe you buy a pad and you try the same exercises with a pad. With pad it's a little bit more fun and more harder, or maybe not. So you can choose the pad in both ways. The pad can support your exercises or make the exercises harder. This is a side to side with arm circles. And we will combine it with mobility again. Place your right feet, left feet, change. Great. From the top. And now only shoulder rolls. Without the side to side. Inhale. Exhale. And thank you for joining my class.